This is a sample of the information provided as part of the flexible training resources available through hasup.com. Our training courses are designed to provide training participants with an understanding of food safety and quality system elements and also offer user-friendly assessment activities and competency checklists to complete the training cycle. Food safety management. Key definitions for food safety management. Due diligence, a process through which a food business shows that they have done everything possible to meet regulatory, customer and industry standards and requirements. Due diligence is often used as a term to describe whether a food business is committed to the application of their food safety and quality programs. Food business that do not provide the human and financial resources required to meet regulatory, customer and industry standards and requirements are not displaying due diligence. Food safety. Food safety is a scientific discipline describing handling, preparation, and storage of food in ways that prevent foodborne illness. This includes a number of systemic elements that should be developed, documented and implemented risks to consumers. Good manufacturing practices or GMP. Good manufacturing practices are the structured food safety and quality system elements through which best practice can be achieved in the production of safe quality foods. Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point or HACCP. HACCP is a food safety methodology that relies on the identification of critical control points in all stages of food business processes. Safety Data Sheet or SDS. Safety data sheets are the internationally standardized way to document the hazardous properties of chemicals and other hazardous agents, including information on toxicity, first aid, personal protection controls, storage and handling precautions, spill and leak cleanup and disposal practices, transportation, physical data and reactivity data. Prerequisite program. A prerequisite program is an element of the food safety and quality program that must be effectively developed, documented and implemented to ensure the production of safe quality foods. Food safety management development. When considering the development, documentation and implementation of food safety management within food safety and quality management systems, the following information should be considered to ensure effective outcomes. About food safety management. Due diligence. What is a food safety management system? Food safety system benefits. Food safety program requirements. About food safety management. Every time a consumer eats, they are reliant on many stages of the food supply chain to ensure that their food is safe and of substantial quality. The food supply chain commonly begins in the paddock and progresses through various stages including preparation, packing, warehousing, distribution, processing, presentation and service. Every part of the supply chain must be responsible for their role in controlling potential hazards that may render foods unsafe or unsuitable for consumers. Most foodborne illness incidents are the result of lack of control of hazards during one or multiple stages of the paddock-to-plate food chain. In the current age of rapidly changing legal requirements and rampant litigation, food safety management systems are a prescribed and essential component of all food businesses and their suppliers. Having a well-managed and maintained food safety management system operating within your business need not be an overly complex, expensive or time-consuming task. The prerequisite for any food safety management system is a commitment to science-based food hazard analysis, identification and control, and elements that are part of any quality management system: policy, structure, training, awareness, responsibility, communication, documentation, and verification. The fundamental scope and purpose of any food safety management system relies on science-based knowledge, a comprehensive management system and a willingness to meet the requirements for the production of safe and quality foods for your customers. It is a common misconception when food safety incident occurrences are immediately blamed on a previous chain of supply stakeholder. As food production and service has become more complex, the onus for food safety and quality accountability is relevant to everyone who is involved in the paddock-to-plate food chain. It is not just those who are in direct contact with the food that need to be aware of food safety and quality requirements. It is also the housekeeper who had returned from the restroom to fold your napkin with unwashed hands. The kitchen hygienist who has wiped a soiled kitchen workbench with the same cloth used to polish your plate. the production worker with an unreported communicable illness, the warehouse supervisor who ignores temperature fluctuations in a storage chiller, or the wait staff member who had removed dust by blowing into your soon-to-be-filled butter pot. The application of food safety management is far-reaching in its scope and purpose in our modern age, and everyone involved is accountable for food safety within our business operations. Due diligence. The proprietors and management of every food business are expected to display a due diligence approach to ensuring the moral and legal responsibilities of providing safe and quality foods for consumers. Individuals or food businesses prosecuted under the requirements of food safety laws can commonly offer a defense based on proof that they have taken all reasonable precautions to avoid the offense, and have shown due diligence in the implementation of related precautions. When you have appropriately identified the hazards and risks associated with your food business and introduced measures to control them, you have taken considerable steps towards demonstrating due diligence. You must also be able to show that you have facilitated this process by having well-developed, documented, implemented, monitored, verified and validated food safety management elements. What is a food safety management system? A food safety management system is a detailed plan of action which, if applied correctly, will result in the production of safe foods. There is no precise template for any given food industry sector, as each food business is different. A science-based approach such as HACCP will produce appropriate outcomes, as all potential hazards will be identified and controlled. Food safety management systems need to be specifically tailored to each food business operation to address potential hazards are identified and controlled. It is important that everyone involved with food businesses from paddock to plate is aware of their individual roles, responsibilities and accountabilities within the food safety management system, and that their participation in such is proactive. HACCP.com has been designed to provide users with food safety knowledge, as well as giving defined direction for the development of new and existing food safety management systems. A food safety management system is a set of developed, documented, implemented, monitored, verified and validated procedures related to the production of safe food, often accompanied by structured prerequisite programs. A successful food safety management system has many elements, all of which are necessary to produce safe food, and to prove due diligence in doing so. Food safety management systems are very much specific to each individual food operation, but they all rely on the same founding principles. The following elements are nominated as being essential to any food safety management system: consideration of food law, regulatory and legislative requirements, consideration of industry guidelines, consideration of customer requirements, consideration of food quality requirements, good manufacturing practices, prerequisite programs, HACCP-based food safety. As components of the scope and purpose of your food safety management system, it should generally be stated that the primary objective of the food safety management system is to maintain status as a producer of safe foodstuffs and to exceed consumer expectations regarding food safety. Food safety management system benefits. The implementation and management of a food safety management system within any food business can assist with the following: international and national acceptance, defined responsibilities, improved marketability, positive communications, reduced food recalls and product destruction. International and national acceptance. Internationally, a HACCP-based food safety management system relies on principles that are consistent with the principles and application of the Codex HACCP guidelines developed and maintained by the Codex Alimentarius Commission. With the adoption and maintenance of HACCP within your food business, international markets may be maintained or expanded as HACCP-based food safety management systems are internationally recognized. Defined responsibilities. An objective food safety management system enhances the principles of shared responsibility for safe food production by clarifying the respective roles, responsibilities and accountabilities of both government and industry regarding food safety activities. The sharing of responsibility can occur without loss of assurance of food safety. Improved marketability. The use of trademarked logos or symbols that are recognized regionally, nationally and internationally may have a significant impact on the marketability of product produced under an objective food safety management system. Positive communications. Closer communication will result between regulatory and industry members and associates. This communication will facilitate the informal and formal exchange of information related to the safe handling and production of food products. Reduced food recalls and product destruction. Increased food business awareness and responsibility will result in rapid and efficient response to deviations at critical control points within any food-related process. Not only will minor problems be corrected in an efficient manner, but the enhanced in-line monitoring of product will result in reduced food recalls or product destruction due to compliance deviations. This will have a direct positive impact on the food business applying the food safety management system while having an indirect positive impact on the food business customers. Food safety program requirements. The requirements of any science-based food safety management system include, but are not limited to, the following systemic examples to ensure adherence to relevant legislative requirements and food industry sector guideline elements that are common to any quality management system, including policy, structure, training, awareness, responsibility, communication, documentation, and verification. A documented good manufacturing practices policy, including requirements for personnel practices, plant and equipment design and maintenance, production process procedures, transportation, receiving and storage procedures, cleaning and sanitation procedures, pest control, food premises condition. Did you know that HACCP.com includes resources that allow you to create, manage and implement GFSI and HACCP-based food safety and quality programs? Improve your food safety and quality skills and knowledge? Train and develop your team to create better food safety and quality outcomes? Find suppliers and service providers to partner with your business. The information and training resources available through HACCP.com include a variety of formats, such as website content, MP4, MP4 and text, MP3, PDF and slideshow. Are you ready to take the next step in your food compliance journey? Visit HACCP.com today to create your profile and access the full versions of our food safety and quality information packages and much more.